The last video I did was about reloading 308 Winchester or 7.62 by 51 on the Dillon Super 1050, and it's the most PMs I've ever got, and some of them pretty good and some of them a little crazy. But at the same time, I want to apologize. Sometimes when I put my videos up, I assume I'm talking to a bunch of reloaders and not so much paying attention to the beginners. So let me go through some of these. I had some questions about how I get the media out of the tumbler, or what I did to it. I just added a fitting under there and a tube, and once I'm done tumbling, I just add a bucket underneath. And then I also had some questions about you know, how big is that tumbler? Well, there's a regular size one. This one will hold almost 2 5-gallon buckets of media, so it's huge. Another one I got was about prices of the reloads. Is it worth it? All that equipment and all that. If you shoot enough, absolutely. 230 grain 45 ACP. I do those at 16 cents a round. I do the 9mm Luger at about 11 to 12 cents a round. I do the 308, pretty much a match grade, you know, not competition shooting, anything like that. I do those for 33 cents. And the 223, I do those for around 24 cents. So yeah, if you shoot enough, absolutely. Or if you want to do stockpile enough ammo, say you wanted thousands of rounds of each, you can pretty much pay for your equipment just by doing it yourself. Now all those prices are excluding brass. That's if you get the brass for free, or close to free. Now one of the comments that I really appreciate is about the dryer sheets in your tumbler. I'm going to be sure to try that out, let you know how it goes. These are all my dies and scales and all that stuff, and I guess some of the stuff I didn't go into was, that's a swager there for doing the 223. Obviously the 1050 does the swaging for you, which is sweet, and that's a case trimmer. And when I do the 223 video, I'll go into case trimming as well. One of the best PMs I got was, just because you're a reloader doesn't mean you're a gunsmith. A gunsmith is more useful than a reloader any day. Well, maybe I am, maybe I'm not. It's none of your business. Now for the presses, a Dillon 650 that's loaded, ready to go, with all the bells and whistles, and a single caliber. With they'll cost you right around $1,000 to $1,200 depending which caliber you pick. And do a change on one, that's including everything, quick change, you know, powder measure, you know, everything. They run around $150 to $200. Now a loaded 1050 is going to push about $2,000. A loaded one. That's with all the bells and whistles, all the sensors, you know, powder check, and each conversion is going to be quite a bit more. They're going to go anywhere between say $275 and $350. So a whole nother animal here as far as expense. Now here's my old RCBS junior press. And believe it or not, if you were, you know, a true match shooter or competition shooter, this would be your way to go. Even though the progressive presses reload some awesome ammo, there's no substitute for a single stage press, but you're talking about a lot of time to make some ammo. So they both have their ups and downs. Another question I had was about the reloading manuals. The one that I showed on the other video was the Hornaday Handbook of Cartridge Reloading. I keep several of them. You don't have to have them specific to the bullets you're shooting by any means. I have some of the old ones, I have some of the new ones. This is only a couple of them. I pretty much work out of the Hornaday and that Sierra one. I also had a really good question about setting off a primer with your press. It's very rare, very rare. There are some cases where some primers have gone off, not necessarily in a press. I heard of it go off in a hand loader, and one of the craziest ones I've ever heard of. A good friend of mine, big gun dealer, he told me about a guy that set off about half the box just by doing this. And it was rifle ammo. And when you slam that ammo box shut, it evidently one of the points of the bullets hit a primer and set the thing off. Pretty crazy. So a great question I got about the reloading room is what all should be in there. Eye protection. I do wear it. You know, obviously all your supplies, you know, that just depends on what you can do. A sink. Gotta have a sink. There's a lot of lead floating around. It's not floating around in the air, but it definitely gets on your hands. And a good fire extinguisher. So by no means was I looking to pick a fight with anybody, even though some people were trying to pick a fight with me. 2 weeks from now is Pearl Harbor Day on the 7th. And so I'm going to be belting some ammo, and us crazy class 3 guys are going to be going and shooting some cool stuff, and I might do a video on that, and I will not go into any specifics at all. And to the guy that got upset about me calling 223 pesky little things, I wasn't talking about the ammo. Of course they are pesky little things compared to a 308. They're just tough to reload. They're a little more monotonous, time-consuming than reloading 308. So you guys have a great night. We'll see you next time. And to the one guy that's going to put the thumbs down on every video I do, have at it, brother. God bless you, man. I hope you get a life sometime, and no ill will. I just feel sorry for you. So you guys have a great night. We'll see you next time. Ooh. SoCal, my brother. I still can't use this for another month. Darn it.